Oh, the goodbye, the 30, the 20, the 10 from Dan Gale. The Pappies here. Ryan Papenhuyzen, thanks so much for joining us on the Rush Hour.
Thanks, Days. It's good to be here. What a day here in Adelaide.
What are you up to? I see you've been here for a couple of days now. Lots of Adelaide content.
Yes, I came up on Tuesday, played the Pro-Am Wednesday, and then just been hanging out since. So, yeah, went and followed Sergio, who we played with in the Pro-Am on Wednesday, and got some nice words of advice from his caddy, Benji.
Okay.
And, yeah, it's a potential new career. So I was, just sort of sitting off him, listening to everything he was saying, and they were good enough to give us a few fist bumps there. He made a birdie. He's having a pretty tough day, I think.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Who'd you play in the Pro-Am? Who else?
So we had Josele Ballester.
Yeah.
So the Fireballs team. He was very impressive. We played one of the par fours down the back here, maybe 15.
Yep.
420 metres. He drove it pin high. So
Wow.
He's an impressive golfer, and I think he's going all right. He was up there before.
This is one thing that post your rugby career, I guess we say, you've got right into the caddying side of it. Where did this start, and how did the fire start, I guess, with this passion?
Yeah, I guess I had a few mates that played professional golf, and I always joked with them that I'd caddy one day. I'm obviously not good enough to play on the tour, but I feel like I've played long enough to know bits and pieces of golf, and I love my psychology, and I feel like it's a good balance of both. So, joked to Gale, he messaged me before the Cathedral Invitational saying, "Oh, mate, do you want to caddy for me?" I said, "Yep, of course." After day one, he was leading, and day two, we were in the final group with Adam Scott and Mark Leishman. So that was a pretty cool first intro to caddying, and then he sort of offered me a job for the next couple months, and that's led into the next 12 months now. So plenty to learn. I don't think I'm a perfect caddy, but I feel like I'm starting again in a new career, and really excited to see where it takes us.
So on the road, you'll go anywhere?
Yeah, so he had some DP tour status last year,
Yep.
and he's planned out his whole Hotel Planet tour this year, which is the one under DP.
Yep.
So I think there's about 15 weeks over in Europe. It's kicking off in Dubai in April. So
Oh, yes.
yeah, very looking forward to it. And I got a good test the other week in Castle Hill. It was 36 degrees every single day, and I opted to carry the bag just to practice for Dubai because I know it's going to be sick.
Really? Can you take a buggy, like a little push buggy?
I think in the Australasian events you can.
Ah.
But I'm not sure what the Hotel Planner is, but I'll carry it. I've got to learn one way or another. So
Yeah, and you're not exactly a small bloke. Like, lugging a golf bag
Thanks,
around is
Dave.
probably easier than getting speed into by a 150-kilo Samoan in the front row or something.
Exactly. Just on that. Now, Ryan Papenhuyzen now. Have you officially retired?
yeah, I'd say I have.
Righto.
Yeah.
Because I want you to listen to this. I think it was a podcast, 167, that you're on. And I just didn't know what to make out of this. Paps, have a listen.
I think I'm retired.
I think I'm retired. Thank you, Matty.
It just sounds funny to say retired. I don't know how it sits with me as a word.
Yeah.
And I did speak at a AFLPA conference the other week and was speaking to the welfare managers there. And one of the ladies in the crowd asked me a great question about, do you call it retirement or do you call it transition? So I reckon that's why I was a bit mixed of, I think I've retired.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say I'm transitioning into a different career.
Right.
So, yeah, we'll go with that.
Well, at 27 years of age, it's a big call to step away, but obviously the passion to explore new opportunities is there, and is to some extent the door, if it does all go and you get the fire back for rugby league, is there like the slightest possibility? Is that
Yeah,
why there's a little bit of trepidation to fully declare it?
Yeah, I think so. It doesn't feel fully right, but at the same time, like, I'm enjoying what I'm doing now, and probably got to a point where I wasn't enjoying it that much when I was in it. So, yeah, I don't know. Never say never, but I'm where I'm at right now and enjoying a new journey and career doing something else. I want to give that a good crack first before I even consider any options outside of that.
Is it because Bellyache signed on for 2 more years and you said, no, I'm not doing that?
Yeah, no more pre-seasons with bellyache. Absolutely not.
That's good, bud. That's great for Melbourne Storm, isn't it? Because there was a thought that he might step away.
Yeah, it is big for the Storm. I think he sets a really good foundation for the players, and I guess the people around him probably don't get enough rap as well, but like I said, he sets a great foundation, and then everyone around him builds off the back of that. So, it'll be interesting this year. There's a few changes in the team, and I don't know, I've been at the Storm long enough to know not to write them off, and as much as you want to, I guess we've got some smart guys in the squad. with Craig and the players as well, and I'm sure they'll adapt to whatever they need to.
We were having the discussion the other day if they were the most consistent, arguably, football club or side within the country, and off the top of our head, we couldn't really get anyone ahead of them.
Oh, the Australian cricket team?
Very good, yeah, so you should have come up with that the other day.
Well, you also said that Craig Bellamy was the best coach in Australia. What would you say to that, Paps?
Well, I haven't had too many coaches, so he'd be up there with my ones. I reckon. It's hard to say, though, because I feel like a good coach can bring the best out of the people around him, and that's coaching staff as well, not necessarily the players. So I've only experienced Melbourne Storm coaching, and I'm really grateful that I have, but I'm not going to go out on a note and say it is, because there's plenty of other great coaches out there, that's for sure.
Now, we do love the fact that you are a deep thinker. You said you like your psychology, and you're often posting quotes to Instagram. Bill, if you want to read a couple out there.
The only thing worse than failing is looking back and realising you never even rolled the dice. So have a crack, have a go. That's what you're saying, aren't you, Papenhuyzen now?
Yes, that is exactly right. I think it's that's all. What helped me make my decision in the end was if I was my 80-year-old self, what would I regret not doing now? And I think that quote sums it up perfectly. So, it's something I'd go by. And if I'm going to make a big decision now, it's sort of based off the back of that.
What do you produce with Gale on course? Because he's a bit of a different cat as well, I think it's safe to say, thinks a little bit differently. How do you go tapering that, plus words of wisdom, letting him do his thing?
Yeah, he's awesome. He's been really helpful with teaching me how to read the yardage books and what distances he looks for, and I guess my main role at the moment is like telling him where the wind is. So the day before I'll do a little weather report and see what the wind's saying, and then when we get to the tee box we'll reassess and be like, okay, is the wind what we saw? We'll talk through the numbers, the clubs, but yeah, I'm still trying to learn as much as I can, and he's got all the time in the world, so that's the best thing about him. I know he works hard, but the amount of time he's willing to give back to us, I guess punters and amateurs, is I'm really grateful for. So big learning year, but hopefully can do some good things on the tour.
What would you say right now? Is there any wind? What are you thinking, Paps?
Well, I can feel it on my knee, so I don't know if it's swirling under the table here.
That could have been Bill farting.
That's Bill farting. Vince.
That was that could have been the Chico roll.
Exactly right. Hey, I'll tell you what I did here on your podcast, 167, with the Munster. And
Jerome Hughes.
Yes, exactly. Mm-hmm. That you love putting tomato and or barbecue sauce on lasagna. I love that.
Tomato, straight out tomato sauce on lasagna. If you haven't tried it, and the Italians out there, the Puritans, they're going to be...
Which I am.
Yeah, Daisy. Yes, it's in the blood now. Try it out. Tomato sauce on lasagna. I know it's a bit disrespectful to Italians, but chef's kiss.
We were in the media centre before, and there was some lamb there. I said to Bill, where did you find the gravy? It was barbecue sauce that he had lathered it in so it looked like gravy.
On the lamb.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful.
Okay, righto.
Papenhuyzen.
Sorry?
Papenhuyzen.
Yes.
That's not Italian.
Pappy Gilmore.
No, not Italian, that's Dutch.
Dutch.
Yes. No, he was apologising because
not
lasagna.
Norwegian.
No, Norwegian. Where are you going with that one?
Where are you going
watching
with
the
that
Winter
one?
Olympics? The old mate who got bronze.
How crazy was that? The bloke's been toasted as well. Been so vulnerable. Poor bugger. Not poor bugger. He put himself in it. But.
Yeah, he did. He tried to get her back, and she said, "No, piss off."
What about with Gale, back to the job that you're now pursuing? So he got a hole in one. You weren't on the bag, but as a result of that, he won himself a BMW.
Oh,
what happens?
He did.
If this happened, like there's cars for hole in ones on most of the tours. Have you worked out percentage splits of prize money? Because it is a job now.
I probably need to have that conversation with him, don't I? He won that BMW. I think he ended up selling it, which is it's a pretty tough gig for the golfers out at the moment, trying to sort of pay for their tours and whatnot. So I think it's freed him up for the year, and I'll have to put something in the contract hopefully to have a share of that car if he wins another one.
Well, you're going to be a superstar because you dominated on the rugby field.
Yeah, loved him.
We love the way you've taken to this new chapter. It's refreshing and it's great to see for all people out there that if you're not really enjoying something, feel free to try something else. So before we let you go and say thank you, here is some profound words from Anthony William Brownless.
Tomorrow isn't guaranteed. Tell someone you don't like to off today.
So that is Confucius Brownless.
Confucius, Rhino.
We will leave you with that. So you can do it to whoever you like. We appreciate your time. Thank you very much, Ryan Papenhuyzen.
Papenhuyzen.
Ryan Papenhuyzen.